The key platform for our engagement with business and investors is the Pilot Programme. The Pilot Programme comprises a business network and an investor network. Just as an example of the momentum we have seen to date, we launched just at the end of 2011 with an initial target of 50 businesses for the business network. We very quickly exceeded that, and we now have just over 90. There are names such as Microsoft, Unilever, Deutsche Bank, Coca-Cola, Hyundai, Tata Steel, Danone, SAP, Generali, and of course many, many more. Each have started on their own journey towards a new way of corporate reporting to tell their own unique value creation story. Importantly, our pilot programme is represented in 25 countries, and the geographic reach of our networks is key to the development of this international integrated reporting framework. I talk about the weight of the momentum. Don't get me wrong, this hasn't been for everyone, but what we do see is that it's the businesses that have innovation in their value set. These are the leaders in corporate reporting and those that want to shape the future for a globally accepted practice. While we're talking about corporate reporting, and that to some might feel narrow, the essence really is integrated thinking and the creation of value within a business. We ran a piece of research very early on in the pilot programme, and what was interesting to see were the internal business benefits that participants had already begun to identify. The challenge of articulating their own value creation story, the strategy and long-term viability of their business model has provided a lever in many cases to stronger board discussions and deeper strategic planning. Also, the widening of the lens to look at capitals with the same rigour as previously perhaps only the finance and manufactured capitals were looked at with is supporting better resource allocation and decision making within the businesses. And this isn't just the theory of the benefits, it's what 45 businesses have identified and told us. You can see the work in our report building the business case for integrated reporting. It's on our website. Let's also look at the external motivations for businesses moving towards integrated reporting. Firstly, you have the business communicating its own unique value creation story. It's told by the business itself, and that's the critical piece. The dangers of allowing someone else to tell you your own story are obvious. Let's take a look at some of those examples that we've seen. Speaking recently, one of our participants from the banking sector told us about the negative impact on share price valuations they were seeing because of the perception of opaque current corporate reporting in that sector. We have another case study that saw huge damage done to this particular business. It was a reputational management issue. It occurred when the think tank published a report about its products that had some substantial factual flaws. However, anything that the business put out at that point was seen as defensive. They hadn't already told their unique value creation story, warts and all. We are hearing from our investor network continuously that they are looking for more information, but it's more relevant information, and that's the critical piece here that we think integrated reporting delivers. The journey to develop the framework has been supported by the pilot programme participants at every stage. They have tested propositions through facilitated meetings, webinars, and by exploring the principles of integrated reporting in their own annual reports. Their contributions have helped frame the IIRC's journey from our discussion paper in 2011 through to this current consultation draft. The first is to download the draft framework from our website, read it, critique it, and help us to improve it. The second is if you are a leader in corporate reporting, have innovation in your value set, then I'd ask you to think about joining our pilot programme. It is a platform to share and debate good practices with peers in industry sectors and geographically, and just as importantly, is to test these insights with the investor network.